What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we got a brand new movie haul video for y'all. And this is probably another year in the making since my last movie haul. I do like this because simple fact is I like to have a nice sizable stack, so it'd be worth showing off. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. The first one up is that I got from Best Buy on sale, and I do have the first film, but I do not have the second one, so I do need the second one. And this is from the Restaurant Video Collector Series, and it's number 28. And this is the Silent Night, Deadly Night collection, and it has part 3, 4, and 5. I have never seen any of these. I've seen the first two, but never these. So this would be a good little collection to dive into during the Christmas holidays. Next up, I've never seen this one either. I did just pick this up on a whim when I was at Winco one day, and it is Annihilation, starring Natalie Portman. So I heard this is a pretty good movie, so I'm really looking forward to diving into this, especially it being like I think it's like a monster movie or something, like a creature movie. So it should be really good. Next few are going to be from Big Lots. And so the first one up is Ironclad, Battle for Blood. Excuse me. I've seen this before, but I wanted to add it to the collection. So when I saw it at Big Lots, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. And next up is a upgrade from the DVD I have. And this is Cloverfield. A really good movie. Love this movie. And then next one up, I believe is from the Asylum, and it is Attack from Beneath, and this is I think this is from based off of the Pacific Rim Uprising film, and I think I had the first one they did from the first Pacific Rim. But so when I saw this, I needed to add this to the collection just so I can have the sequel to the one that they did. And then the next one up, I think I picked this up at the Dollar General, and it is Fast and Fierce, the Death Race, and starring DMX. And anything with DMX, I have to pick up just because not only do I like him as an artist, but as an actor as well. And so very happy to add this to the collection. So this is, at the time of this recording, this is month of May of 2023, and Fast 10 will be coming out this month. And so pretty much May is like Fast and the Furious season for me. So anything that has to do with like race cars, or action-packed race car movies, I call it the Fast and Furious season, just because it's like this is the time of the month, that I like to watch those kind of movies. So when I saw this and I saw DMX was in it, I don't remember him being in this movie or even heard of this movie. So I had to pick it up. So very happy to have that in the collection. The next couple of movies are going to be from Walmart, I believe. I bought all of these from the $5 bin. And the first one up is the triple feature Chuck Norris films, Hellbound, The Hitman, and Forced Vengeance. The Hitman is my favorite out of 3. So I'm getting closer to collecting all his movies. So I have most of them. And I believe most of these, except for one, is from Canon. That right there. What is it? Canon Pictures, I think. But and I'm glad to have this in the collection. And yeah, so I believe I'm missing like maybe 2 or 3 to have the full Chuck Norris collection. So, next up, I did have one of the movies from this movie pack, and this is the Mark Wahlberg five film collection. Excuse me, with Pain and Gain, The Gambler, Shooter, The Fighter, and The Italian Job. I did have The Fighter on DVD, but when I saw this, I had to get it just because I needed to have that movie back into the collection. I think I accidentally sold it or something. I did something with it. But I'm glad I have it in the collection along with these other movies because I wanted to get these as well. And so when I saw this that was in the $5 bin, I had to snag it. I really enjoyed Pain and Gain. That is a pretty, that's based on a true story. And it's dark comedy, you know, it's pretty fun. Fun watch. The Gambler is a remake. And Shooter, that's a good movie. That was directed by Antoine Fuqua. And then The Fighter, that's also based on a true story as well. And that's a really good movie with Christian Bale. And The Italian Job, that is also a remake as well. So happy to have all of these in the collection. And then also, when I saw this, I had to pick it up. But I think this was like $7.50. I think this was in the $7.50 bin or something. But this is a Laugh Till It Hurts 10-pack. And these are all the urban comedy movies that they have done over the years. And I mainly got it because I wanted next day air, but I could never find it on Blu-ray or DVD, you know. So for some reason that movie is hard to find. But I have seen Meet the Blacks, and I have seen School Dance. And I believe I might have seen this one on BET or something. I can't remember. But I've never seen any of the other ones. So that would be some watches that I'll be watching, you know, when I need a funny movie to watch. You know, I don't have a whole lot of comedies, but I do have some, you know. But I'm happy to have this pack, though, mainly because I really love this movie Next Day Air. All right, so the next stack is from the Dollar Tree, and we'll go through the Blu-rays first, and then we'll get to the DVDs. But the first one I wanted to show you is not a movie. It is actually a soundtrack that I found, that I saw. And I was really surprised I saw it there. But this is based on the movie Eagle Eye. This is a soundtrack for it. And this is a score. And this was composed, you know, by Brian Tyler. And I really love this movie. I think this is a really underrated movie. And when I saw this, they had a soundtrack for it there at the Dollar Tree. I was like, yep, I got to get it. You know, just because I have the movie as well. Excuse me. And I really enjoyed the movie as well also. So very happy to have this soundtrack. So this will be a good listen to, you know, in the car. It says music composed and conducted by Brian Taylor. So this is the actual score for the film. All right, so let's go on to the Blu-rays. The first couple of them or so were surprise finds that I'm surprised that they were at the Dollar Tree. And the first one up I haven't seen yet. It's just Hardcore Henry, but I do know some people that really enjoyed this movie. So it's like one of the shoot 'em up style films. So I'm looking forward to checking it out. Next one up I did watch, and it's Ready Player One. And so I really enjoyed this movie. Loved all the little Easter eggs, you know, that they gave us, you know, all the characters that were in this film and stuff. So very interesting concept. You know, I'm glad I picked this up. So I'm looking forward to a sequel if they're able even if they're getting tongue tied here. I'm looking forward to a sequel if they're able to make one. But yeah, really enjoyed this. I highly recommend this. Next one up, I do have the first one, and so when I saw the second one at the Dollar Tree, I had to snag it because I've been wanting to watch it. So this year for my 31 Days of Horror, I will be watching Wolf Cop and along with another Wolf Cop. So have yet to see it, so I'm looking forward to watching it. This one was probably the rest of them were probably just random pickups, you know, just because they look interesting. And the first one up is Boudica, Rise of the Warrior Queen. I felt this one was, I liked it, but it was too short, I believe. I believe this movie was not even an hour long, I don't think. It wasn't long enough, you know, and I'm trying to see. Yeah, 82 minutes, so that's not even an hour and a half long. But right when it got started to get really good, that's when it went off the air. So, or not off the air, but the movie ended. But hopefully they have a sequel, or they will do a sequel. Hopefully, because I would like to see at least a second part of this. See how she became. Well, this is kind of like the beginning, how she became Boudica. But I would like to see a second half of it. This one, El Chicano. This is a random pickup as well. Just saw it and I just picked it up just because of the cover. The cover sold me, and wasn't what I expected, but it was pretty good. I liked it for what it is. So basically, this character El Chicano is based on a folklore, and so it's about this guy that goes around playing this character, and people are trying to find out who this person is, because apparently he's been around for years and years and years, and it has George Lopez in it as well. So not that really means anything, but one of the main is a notable actor that's in this film. But I enjoyed it, And next one up, what sold me on this one was because of the actor Damian Chapa here. This was his first film that he did, that he directed, and it's also got a nice cast to it. It's got Robert Davi, and then it's also got Danny Trejo in it. And for those who don't know who Damian Chapa is, he's a actor that was famously in Blood In and Blood Out as Miklo, and this is a Pistolora, and it's pretty good. It's about her, and she her family gets killed by him, Robert Davi's character, and her family gets wiped out. The only people that are alive is just her and her brother that made it, and so she goes around to hunt him down as she got older and stuff. So with the help of him and Danny, so pretty good movie, not bad, and the special effects that they used for some of the scenes was pretty cheesy, but hey, your budget's only so much, but I enjoyed it. Next one up is another random pickup, but I only picked it up mainly because it has Lance Henriksen in it. Very interesting, It's called Bean, and it is an alien film, but it's kind of like whatchamacallit. I'm trying to think of a movie that kind of reminds me of Encounters of a Third Kind, but on a smaller scale. It's kind of like that a little bit. The concept is, should I say, but it's not as good as Third Encounter. But but I enjoyed it for what it was. I'm going to have to watch it again because it was kind of confusing. But I mainly got it because, like I said, because of Lance Henriksen, and so he plays the dad, and in this film. But very interesting, not bad. So for $1.25, it is what it is. So I'll watch it again eventually, And then the last Blu-ray I picked up from the Dollar Tree, is based on the game, I think, and it's an animated movie called Dragon Age: Dawn of the Seeker, and of course with the EA, logo right there, that's Electronic Arts, and it's a game company, and then Funimation right there. So don't know anything about the game or the film, but I just saw it and I just wanted to get it just in case if I wanted to watch it one day. Alright, so the final stack is the DVDs. Got quite a bit of them. And this movie that I picked up there was actually a random find, to be honest. And I saw it a couple of times from when I used to rent from Redbox, and I really enjoyed it. And I've been wanting to get it for a while, but it was kind of pricey at the time. But for $1.25, I'll take it all day, every day. And it's called Just Another Day, and it has Wood Harris in it and a little Scrappy. And so I really liked this movie, and I wanted to add to the collection. And so finally did, and when I saw it at the Dollar Tree, I was kind of blown away, because I was just like, that was the last place I ever expected to find this movie. And so it's another addition to my urban hip-hop movie collection, hood movie collection. So very, very happy to have that in the collection. And so the next two are the movie and the sequel, and Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. And so very happy to have these in the collection finally. And I saw these back in high school a few times, and I really enjoyed them. And so it's been a while since I've seen them. So very happy to have these in the collection. So very cool finds. Now this one is Posse with Mario Van Peebles, and it's got an all-star cast. Really, really enjoyed this movie. And also it's got Stephen Baldwin, Billy Zane, it's got Debo right there, and it's a very star-studded cast for this particular film. So very happy to finally add it to the collection. The next two films star Fat Joe and Checkmate and Turf War. So not only do I like Fat Joe as an artist, I do like him as an actor too, And very happy to have those in the collection. This was just a random pickup. Looked interesting. The cover sold me on it. Don't know anything about it. And it says, they call me Jeg, I think, or Jeeg, something like that. And it's a superhero like no other. So it should be a interesting watch, Looking forward to checking it out one day. And next one up, starring a couple of wrestlers and UFC fighters. It's called Cage Fighter, mainly starring Jon Moxley, or otherwise known as Dean Ambrose in the WWE. So I think he was filming this at the time of his WWE release, or when he asked for his release from the WWE. So I saw it at the Dollar Tree, and I figured, yep, go ahead, check it out, pick it up, And so the next one up is another race car action movie. It goes along with the my Fast and Furious season. I mainly got this because, one, it's got Scott Eastwood, Clint Eastwood's son in it, and I've never heard of this movie. And so just by the cover of it, the way it looks, and plus the fact that it's got Scott Eastwood in it, had to pick it up. Now, this one I've never heard either, but because of the cast, sold me on it. So I went ahead and picked it up, and it's called The Big Ugly. I don't know anything about it, but the fact that it's got Vinnie Jones, Malcolm McDowell, and my boy Ron Perlman, I had to snag it up. So why not? Next one up. This movie's been out for a while, but I've never seen it though. But when I saw it at the Dollar Tree, I just figured, you know what? I'll just go ahead and pick it up. Because I've been wanting to watch it for a while. And it's called Home of the Brave. And it's got a pretty good cast in it. So Samuel L., Jessica Biel, 50 Cent, Brian Paisley. And so why not? Next one up is a Jennifer Gardner film. It's called Peppermint. And this film was directed by the guy that did Taken. And so if Taken is anything, then what to expect for this movie, Peppermint. So basically, it's probably a revenge film, from my understanding. But it was there, and I like a good revenge film, So why not? And so the last two movies are probably like multi-packs from my some of my favorite 80s action stars, 90s action stars. And so the first one is a Jean-Claude Van Damme triple feature. And I've seen all of these movies but never owned them until now. So Pound of Flesh, JVCD, and Alien Uprising. I remember watching this and I didn't really like it that much, even though it has Van Damme's daughter in it. Yeah, I think she's like the starring role in it for that one. But I did enjoy these two as more so than I did this. But I'll give this one another shot. But since I don't have these in the collection, I do now because of this triple feature. So I'm happy to have it in the collection. Trying to get all his movies as well. I think I probably do have all of them now. I'm not sure yet. Maybe one day I'll do a Van Damme collection, movie collection video. And last but not least, the Dolph Lundgren collection. Now these I've only seen like maybe one or two, but I don't have any of these in the collection until now. So this is called Command Performance, Bridge of Dragons, The Peacekeeper, Direct Contact, Direct Action, Blackjack, and Sweepers. Now the Peacekeeper I do remember watching. I remember watching that, and I think I've seen Sweepers. That sounds familiar. But yeah, these are the movies that came in this little collection from Echo Bridge. And so more Lundgren films in the collection. You know, he's got a lot of them. He's got quite a few. I don't have all his movies, I'll tell you that much, but I do have most of them. So, but that is the haul. So hope you all enjoyed this haul video, and let me know what you think of it. Comment down below what movies you've seen of this stack, if you remember any of them. And what's your favorite ones from the stack, and what you enjoyed out of it. And don't forget, words of wisdom. Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.